Today I'm going to make a bar soap inspired by this whipped soap. Spoiler alert, it didn't turn out anything like this, but I did come up with something quite cool. Okay, we're making some soap today. I'm keeping the scent secret for now because this soap will be in my range, but I am going to make this little scent test a little bit weird, so you'll see what I mean later. Anyway, so these are my oils. They have all cooled now, and I'm just adding kaolin because it gives a nice sort of creamy lather to the soap. Now I'm going to pour it into my bucket, ready to add my lye. Just make sure I'm getting every single little bit out because obviously it's all measured to saponify, basically. I do have a super fat in this that is in the recipe, which I'll share on Patreon. You can now join my Patreon on the free tier, and any recipes that I share willingly on YouTube will be in the free tier. Everything else will be in the paid tier, and you can see the link below. Anyway, now I'm adding my lye water. The reason it's this colour is because I have both citric acid and sugar in here. The reason I use citric acid is to help prevent soap scum, and I add sugar to increase the bubbles and the lather. And I'm just going to take this to a light trace. And now I'm going to add my fragrance blend, which, like I said, I'm keeping a secret for now. And we're just going to mix that again, but just a little bit to incorporate it. Then I'm going to split my batter off because I'm going to do a drop swirl with this. This is a fairly well-behaving fragrance oil so far, so yeah, happy with this blend, though I was kind of expecting the things I blended to work okay, so fingers crossed it stays that way. I'm going to add 3 colours. This one is one from the Soapery. I think it's Pink Burlesque. And then Purple Heart, also from the Soapery. And then I'm just going to mix these round, and then I will high shear mix them as well, just to make sure they're incorporated. Hopefully it won't accelerate on me. And this, to get a very good black, I'm using black iron oxide. This is an oil soluble black iron oxide, so I have mixed it with a little bit of the oils prior. And then we'll just shear mix it to make sure everything's incorporated. And then I'm going to pour my purples into my black because the black is the main colour of this. And by pouring them in like this, hopefully I get a nice swirl effect in the soap. As usual, I'm going to do a terrible job of pouring this in, but you know, it is what it is. I really need to get some of those square containers people have because I'm feeling the corner acts as quite a good pouring device. But anyway, I'll get some of those later. This is just a test. We don't care at this point. So I'm going to fill this to the top. I have done enough mix here to leave some because we are going to pipe the top. The reason I'm going to pipe the top like this is because people went a bit mad over it on Instagram and my TikTok. They love this piping tip. It's just a ball tip. You can get them on Amazon. And I thought it would look cool, but obviously I didn't wait enough for the mix to firm up. So yeah, it doesn't quite look how I was expecting, but you know, we'll roll with it, it's fine. It is okay to use the same soap mix for piping as it is for your main soap if you have hard oils and butters in it, because it will firm up reasonably well. If you've got a fairly liquid soap batter, then I'd add some hard oils into your piping batter because it will just make it set firmer. And there's also some biodegradable holographic glitter on there as well. So we'll leave this to cure overnight and see what it looks like tomorrow. It's now about 24 hours later and I think we're ready to cut. It's still a little bit soft, but just right, I think. And here it is. We've got a little bit of soda ash, but it does look like we've got a bit of a swirl within it. So let's get out the soap cutter and see what it looks like inside. Now this does cut through quite easily today because it is quite soft, and we have got a swirl. Weirdly, I thought it had all merged together, but no, we've still got some of that purple in there, so that's come out really nice. I could possibly have let it set up a little bit before I poured the in the pot swirls so that the colours were a bit more separated, but I do still like this. The piping was just for fun, just to kind of emulate the the piping videos I've done in the past. I wouldn't necessarily do this on other soaps, but seeing it like this and seeing the holographic glitter on top has given me somewhat of an idea. Because it's Halloween and these are soft, we can engrave in them. It's a shame I don't have a stamp or something, but I think these lend themselves to little gravestones. What do you think? So there you go, a little soap video for Halloween, just a bit of fun. I will be posting soap recipes in the future that are slightly more sensible, but until then, I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.